You all ready? Okay, welcome everybody to the qualifying of the Jewelers Cup, the third series, the first race in the F1s, so this is all new to these guys. Racing the F1s, this is their first F1 race, and qualifying at Silverstone. So at the moment we're watching Rob Smith. We'll watch him, he's on his outlap at the moment. We'll see how we go. So Rob's running the very nice pink and blue car. And we can duck up. Have a look at Bill's car. Bill's got the nice Feline Network car. And you got Scotty Bennett, who is filling in for Alan Beard, who can't be here today. He has pre-engagement, so he has his co-driver running, and he is running the flow keeper. Keep it flowing, keep it going. So there's the three boys that are real drivers, and plus a few AIs in there. So we might just watch Scotty Bennett finish this lap, and then we'll see what's happening from there. We ought to get around and have a chat and see what's happening with the cars. Thanks very much to Lane and Candice at 6530 Events and Entertainment for sorting out these mics, so we can have a bit of a wander around, have a bit of an interview, have a bit of a chin wag and a chat to some of the drivers, and just making the commentary possibly a little bit better than just listening to my boring voice at a whisper. So hopefully it's all coming through all right, but you can all let us know in the chats, and we'll follow you along. So pretty soon now they'll be coming up, they're finishing their outlaps, and then they'll start recording some times. It'll be interesting. Might even get to have a bit of a chat to them after the race, guys. But as you can see, what have we got? 8. There's only 8 cars in these drivers. 8 drivers in this race today. It'll probably be the standard for this series. Due to we have a bit of problems with the AOs when we get more than 10, so we've dropped them off, and we'll see how we go. So where are we at? Scotty at the moment. So there's the first of them, Rob Smith. It's a 1:31. That is very quick. That's probably the quickest one for the day, even after going through with practice. And then we got 7 or Cortez is second, Archer third, Ambom fourth, and we'll just see where Scotty and Bill comes through in a minute, when they'll be finishing their second lap, unless they haven't see what's going on. We'll go for a wander. Well, Scotty won't get one on this lap due to the fact that he must have run offline somewhere, and that lap won't count. And then we got Bill Templeton is 1:36. So 5 seconds behind Rob. So there's your first and second, I'd say, pretty much. So we'll see, hopefully now. Let's have a look, see what Bill's doing. And we'll see how Scotty goes with, if Scotty can get an actual good lap in. So we got Rob Smith, running at a 1:31.180. It's very quick time. It's the quickest time I've seen on this track, even through all the practices during the week. That's a quick time. Bill is probably not his quickest. He's run a 1:34. It's the quickest I've seen him do, 1:34.2 or something. So very interesting. We'll go down to Scotty, see if how Scotty's going. See if he's going to actually get a registered lap in from this one. So yep. Oh no, he won't get one on there either. So Scotty may be driving from the back of the field. So we'll see how we go there. He's got a little bit of damage, so he might be starting from the back of the field. But that's probably not a bad thing in this race. Stretching it out, you've got an hour. You've got pit stops to do, so I think if you just stay clean, you'll be all right. This lap won't be counted either. There's been no changes. We still got Rob running at P1, Bill P2 for your qualifying. So it'll be very, very interesting between those two. Obviously, I don't think Rob will be able to hold that pace, and I'm expecting Bill will come a lot closer to him through there on the next lap or so. We should be able to get a good clean lap. He's just done his second lap, and interested. Rob's just lost his one, but he's got enough in the bank, so this lap won't count either. Oh, his last lap won't count. He's on a new lap now, so Rob will be. He's got time in the bank, so he'll be pretty right. And we got Bill coming through here. And Bill's going, what's he, 34, 35, 36, so he's 36.1. So he's jumped up a little bit closer, getting a little bit quicker. So only 4 seconds, close enough to 5 seconds down on Rob. And Scotty, I don't know how he's going to go. He's on a good clean lap at the moment, so as long as he stays on the track, he should get a good time. Scotty can do a very good time. He's run some quick times on this in practice, so just not having a good qualifying. Hopefully he stays there, stays on this, and he gets a good time in. So he's had 3 laps that have been invalid so far. So he's doing all right though. He's looking pretty clean at the moment. He's going in there, up into 7th gear. Flat out, up into 8th, winded down, 6th, 5th. 5th gear, nice and easy around there. Right, winding the back up, 6th. 5th, 4th, 3rd. 4th. Oh, he does the quick change. No worries. It's going to look good, pretty good. This will be a pretty good time, I think. Oh, at least he's got the 140. So the 140, that'll probably put him up into about, 4th, P4. So it's not too bad. He's in the middle of the field. It'll be a good little clean race for him there. So this will be the last lap for qualifying. So be very interesting. So we'll just have a quick look and see how Bill goes for this last one. And we'll just watch Bill for a second. And I'll get back to you once all this is done. Okay, that's the end of qualifying. Whoop. It's all good. It's the end of qualifying. We got Rob Smith in P1. That's qualifying over. We got Rob Smith in P1. Bill Templeton in P2. Cortez in P3, and then our other driver filling in for Alan Beard, Scott Bennett in 4. Archer, Ambrom, Shion and Stewart all on the track. So very interesting. Excellent, very fast lap from Rob Smith. So we'll be back with you very shortly and for the race, and these are the points. So it'll be all good. While I'm here, I'll let you know that our next race for the Jewelers Cup is at Montreal. So it'll be a very interesting race for these guys. And also, we have a 6-hour race coming up. That'll be on the 2nd of April. And that'll be at Daytona Road Circuit and the Copa Montana Chevy Utes. So that'll be an interesting race as well. All right then, no worries. We'll leave you with it for now. And we'll get back to you when the race starts. All right, we're back. Okay, let's line them up on the grid. See how we go from there. Welcome back. Ready, and we're racing. Okay, this is going to be good. Nice, good start, great start. Rob's got a good start in. He's got the outside line. He's going through, closely followed by, Bill's dropped back, lost a spot. And Scotty was wise. Rob's run wide, but he's safe. All right. It's all looking very interesting at the moment. Okay. With the first one down, we got Rob running first, and closely followed by Cortez, then Archer, and then you got Bill, 3.7 seconds behind him. And we go down all the way down to 8th, with Scotty Bennett running 10 seconds behind the leader at the moment. When you look up there on the screen, you can see those blue times that are all changing and keep changing. And everything. We've just had a big spin. Looks like Bill has had a big spin. And it's gone right. It's not him. Right back to the start finish line. That's not looking good. Let's have a look and see what sort of damage is done there. Yeah. So that's ridden the front of the car off. Yeah. So fair bit of damage there. Yeah, it's not good at all. Not good at all. He's got all these wheels, so he'll be just crawling back to the pits. It's a long way around from there too. So yeah, that'll put Bill down a little bit. But as we've found with this track and a lot of these races, he might end up a lap down by the time he gets back there, but it'll be very, very interesting. There we go. So he'll probably get rounded up before he gets back there. And there goes a wheel, as you can see there. Very nasty. Now the damage is starting to happen. He's lost one wheel. Lost a wheel. Yeah. That's not very good. We might have to do a restart on this one. So, yeah, I think we might do that. We'll just get back to you. We'll have a chat to the other drivers and see what we can do. Okay, sorry everybody, but what we're going to do is Bill's not going to make it, so we're going to do a restart for the yellow, and we'll go from there. All right, no worries. We will get back to you very, very shortly. Okay, we're getting ready for the restart to the yellow flag, so there'll be a little bit of disadvantage to some of the guys and a bit of advantage to the others, but it'll all work out in the end, hopefully. So we'll work our ways out through that and we'll go from there. So yeah, sorry about that, but these things do happen. All right, we're going to have another go. So we got Rob Smith, P2 for this one, Bill at P5 and Scotty Bennett at 7. So it'll work out probably the same. We'll just see how they go through here. It's just a matter of staying out of trouble with these first few corners and then just working your way up through then. So Bill's gone back to... everybody's had a bit of a bingle. So we'll see what's happening there. Not a lot of damage, not a lot of damage, and not a lot of damage. So everybody got out of that pretty well. So for that one. So now we'll just wander on down. So we've got Scotty Bennett there, who's running in first place now. It's interesting. So I don't know what happened there. Let me have a quick look. Little gander around what's going on. So that was so close. Very, very. Getting very harsh. I'm just having a look over everybody's shoulder and seeing what's all happened. We got Scotty Bennett running in first position at the moment, just having a quick look and see on the car. Everybody's cars look all right. Just doing that. So we'll just wander back down to Rob, see how Rob's going down here. Oh, we got Stewart in the pits already. So he'll be wandering on down. So you got Rob Smith 6 seconds behind Scotty Bennett, who's running a 146. And Robbie with a 143 at the moment, so that's not too bad. And you've got Bill, who's moved up one spot because Stewart was in the pits. Well, that might have to look and just see how much what's happening there. Bill's running a 157, so let's just have a quick look here. See what's going on. Doesn't seem to be a lot going on. Oh no, looks like he's on the move again, so that's all right. He hasn't retired. So we'll go back to Bill and have a look. And Bill's slowly working his way back up through the field. So should be an interesting race. Bill's pretty patient when it comes to a lot of this sort of stuff. So he'll just bide his time. He doesn't use a lot of tyres, doesn't use a lot of fuel. So his pit strategy will be as late as he can do it, I would say, unless he has to pull in for damage. But that's how he runs. Rob's got himself up into third spot here. 7 seconds behind Scotty. And Scotty's got, at the moment, he's been running pretty well. Yeah, pretty well. So, yeah, looking very good. Looking very good. So we'll jump up and see where Scotty is. Scotty's got a good 6 seconds up on there. So he's out and he's got the clear air. So he's going to have a good run for a few laps. And as you can, times are showing that as well. You've got Rob that's going pretty well with him. So I'd say Rob will be jumping up here very, very shortly. Making up that spot and getting up into second spot, I would say. There it is. So, yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay. And we'll just leave you with that for a little bit. You'll get sick of hearing my voice. So we'll go from there and I'll talk to you shortly. And here we are, we're just following Bill in the cockpit view. We might just follow him for a lap. See how he's going. 0.3 of a second up, so doing alright, 3 seconds. We'll just follow Bill around and coming up into that tight chicane. So down to third, fourth, start coming out. So he's short shifted up just to stop that bit of slippage. Fifth, sixth, seventh. Oh, made a good time. 1:37.4. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. So I think that's probably where fastest lap, Rob. Rob with the 1:36. So. That's not too bad. 1:36.2 with the fastest lap so far in the race, so that's not too bad. And we got Bill right behind him. Let's have a look and see where Scott is. Oh, Scotty's dropped back down to second, but he's running 1:37.5. So only takes one little mistake on this track, and especially with these F1s, everything happens pretty quick. We might just go back up and just have a look at how what Scotty is seeing through his screens, and you can have a bit of a look-see, and that'll be Rob Smith in front of him there. It's all about getting these lines right, not getting excited and trying to get the power down too quick. So we might just spot Scotty around in front of him there. So Scotty going through here, he's in seventh, so he's sixth, fifth, fourth, third, and round there. Wind up probably down to second now for this corner. Nice and easy. Start winding it back up again. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Alright, back down sixth. Down to fourth, round the corner, nice and easy. Probably get down to third, no. Nice and easy, stayed in fourth. So winding it back up again, fifth, sixth, seventh. $270 kilometres an hour. That's quick enough going around this track. It's incredibly how fast these things can go. 260, 270, 280, 290, 296, down to sixth. Round there, 188 kilometres an hour, 190, winding it back up there, going back into that chicane. All the way back down to about 100 kilometres an hour. Fourth gear. 120. Oh, and he's overdone it. Had that little spin, just put his boot into it that little bit quick, and that's what happens, and that's racing. We'll jump back on board with Rob for a lap. Go from there. Actually, we might. Rob's got a heap of free air in front of him, so we might drop back to Bill. Bill's worked his way up into fifth spot from the back of the grid, so he's doing all right. He's got a little bit of air in front of him. So he should be able to punch some good, clean times until he jumps in the car in front of him. So he's coming up here through the tight parts of the course, in through the bend there, and we'll go from there. All right, once again, I will leave you with Bill. I'll go and have a bit of a drink and a break, and we'll get back to you. Okay, back with Bill Tambo Templeton. I was watching him go through. Oh, he might be just going to make another stop here, is he? There's a couple of them making pit stops, so I think that's Scotty's still in front of him. Yep, so that'll be all good. Yeah, that'll be Scotty there in the flow keeper car. So I don't know whether there's a bit of a problem with Scotty's car or not. I'll just go and have a quick little gander and a quick little look. Yeah, besides a bit of tyre wear, his tyres are getting down a little bit, so Scotty's running a bit feverish at the moment. I think everybody's tyres are starting to wear. Mind you, Bill's are looking pretty good, but Bill drives he's a smooth driver, doesn't get a lot of wear and tear on his tyres. So, but I think everybody will be pulling in for tyres reasonably soon. They probably won't need fuel. Well, Bill definitely won't. With 100 litres left, and probably only 30 laps to go. We'll probably won't be picking up fuel. So, and if they do, it'll just be a quick splash, and just to make sure they get through. There's Scotty and Bill running up through the bend now. Oh, and Bill's had a bit of a spin right behind Scotty. So just got a little bit loose. You lose some time real quick. So he's just dropped down to a second behind from being right up in the back end, collecting a bit of drafting off the F1 in front, which probably isn't the world's best thing. So in these things, they need that bit of air to flowing over them, keep them sucked down on the bitumen. So there's Scotty and Bill. Good little tussle here. These two have been running behind each other for a couple of laps now. Bill's slowly been making ground on him, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Hopefully they'll both stay clean and keep this all nice. What we might do is jump in the cockpit of Bill and see if we can get some footage there, see what's going on. And so we'll just watch Bill go through this next lap. And Bill being one of the older drivers in our competitions, he's hit the old 70 already, so a little bit of experience with the race. And they're all races that all the guys that are driving today are all ex-races, speedway, etc. So yeah, it's all good. Oh, he's going for the pass. He's going for it. Oh! Yeah. You got to stay inside. It's all right. You get back. Can you put the damage on? Yeah, it'll fix it. Yeah. You might as well get tyres while you're in there. You got to do your pit stop anyway, so you want tyres while you're in there. So yeah, so a little bit of damage between those two guys. They made a bit of contact. So what have we got? Yeah, they're all doing their pits now, pulling into the pits, doing their pit changes. So we'll just work this out. So they'll do their full pits now as well. So as soon as he's ready, he'll press the end button and that'll get that sorted and be all good. So, yeah. So the only one, so we got Scotty in the pits at the moment, and Bill will be in the pits too. So, so we got Scotty in the pits, doing a bit of work on that. Bill just coming into the pits now. So we'll go back with Rob, who's out there on his own at the moment. So we'll jump back trackside and watch him do a few laps there and go on from there. Till that, we'll leave you there, and we'll keep an eye on what's happening in the pits. What have we got? A little bit of damage getting repaired from Scott. Yeah, he's just about done. He's just about on his way. Yeah, he's going back out now, so that'll be Scotty just coming out of the pit, so he'll be on his out lap. While Scotty was in there getting that bit of damage fixed up, he got himself a new set of tyres and a splash of fuel. So now we've got Bill Tempo in there, who's dropped all the way back down to 7th. He's just about finished his repairs. He picked up some new set of tyres as well and a splash of fuel. So then he'll be out. That'll be their compulsory pit out of the way for this race. Just having a look and seeing how Rob's going. He's about half tyre wear, so hopefully he'll last the rest of a bit more of the race, and he won't pull in there till a little bit. Slight bit of damage on the engine wear. It's probably only because over revving slightly, but that's all right. It's not enough to worry about or be too critical of right now. So that's all right. We'll just duck back and see how Bill's going back there. He seems to be on his own a little bit. I think Scotty's he's got somebody right up behind him there. He's holding it in there. He's nice, very nice. Just see, I think he had a bit of a spin, so I'm just going to check. No damage, so that's all good. All right, we'll leave you with it, and because I'm getting sick of hearing my own voice. And we'll go on from there. Once again, thanks to Lane and Candice from 6530 Events and Entertainment up here in Geraldton for sorting out our mics. So I sound half professional, even though I might sound like a bit of a dimwit. But other than that, it's all good. And also for our next race of the Jewelers Cup, it's been drawn with all the drivers present, and it's going to be at Montreal, so it'll be a very interesting race for that one next week in the F1s. And just a reminder that our 6-hour race, which will be on the 2nd of April, we'll be starting probably around about 8 o'clock in the morning and going through. We'll be on the Daytona Road Circuit and be with a Copa Montana Chevy Utes. So that'll be a very interesting race. So guys that are interested, the members for the Davo Sim Racing, if you want to get your names in for that, make sure you do, because the seats will go fast. The 6-hour races are getting to be very, very popular now, and we're having one every 2 months. So no worries. All right, we'll leave you with it, and I will shut it for a little while. No worries. Enjoy the race. Oh, Scotty Bennett just been informed that he got himself a drive-through penalty. So he's done his drive-through now, so he'll be back on the hunt. So yeah, and a 1:39 on his last lap's not bad. So he's getting it up there. I'm not sure if Bill's got a bit of a problem there. I might have missed something. We might have a little bit of a look and see what Bill's up to. We're going to have a look at his car. Having a quick look. Doesn't seem to be anything. He just seems to be just taking it easy and just mellow on with it. So at a 140. Bill's a lot quicker than that normally. So he might be just winding himself back up into this race. There's plenty of time. You've got half an hour yet. There's a lot of laps to go. The only one that hasn't pitted yet, let's just have a quick look and see what's going on here. Let's have a look and see who's got the... Rob Smith's got the fastest lap with a 1:35. So just having a quick look here. Not a lot of information I can find. Let's just see if I can find a bit of information on a few things. No, I can't actually find that. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But that's all right. I was hoping that I was going to find out who's actually done pit stops and who hasn't. I know Bill's done one. Scotty's done one. I'm pretty sure Rob hasn't done one yet because just looking at his tyre wear, it's at halfway through. So what I'll do is I'll set his up. So it'll give him tyres and a little bit of fuel, which should be enough to. It's all right, mate. I'm just setting your pit up. So got your tyres and a splash of fuel, which should get you home. So we're just having a quick look. So yeah, Rob's the only one so far that should be all good. What have we got? Bill's jumped up a spot, has he? Yes. So Bill's up into 6th now. So he's slowly making his way up through the group. They're pretty spread out now. When you look on the map there. We kind of got Rob in there, who's running first, but he hasn't had a pit stop yet, so it'll be, I'm not sure when he's going to do his pit stop. When he does it, that time will come down a little bit. By the time he gets tyres and stuff, it's a long pit, so yeah, we'll see how we go. We got Bill, Bill must be a lap down. Scotty Bennett must be a lap down too, so, or close to a lap down. Oh no, he'd be a lap down, so yeah, very, very interesting and unusual. I didn't see that. Rob's had the fastest laps, but only by a couple of seconds, and Bill's had a little bit of bad luck, and so has Scotty. But their times are starting to come down now, so Scotty Bennett just run a 1:36.2, so that mate's making up a couple of seconds up on Robbie Smith. No worries. All right, we'll leave you with it again. We'll leave you with, let's have a look. Might dump in there. So Bill's going to make another spot here, because he got Finster Muncher in the pits. So he's in the pits. So that'll give Bill another spot. So now it'll, as it's going, we've got Robert Smith in first place. Van Dusen in second. Sanchez in third. Scotty Bennett in fourth, and Bill Tempo Templeton, our oldest driver, in fifth. Now it's all good. A little bit about Bill. Speedway driver, ex-Speedway driver. Same as Rob Smith, ex-Speedway driver from Queensland. Living in Great Sandy Geraldton at the moment. He's an actual jeweller, so the Jewellers Cup was formed. Him and another jeweller that worked at two different jewellers in town. They've decided to come in and start racing each other, and they've got a bit of a competition going, and the Jewellers Cup was formed. So a little bit of history about the Jewellers Cup there. It is slowly, one of the jewellers has moved back to the big city, or moved to the big city for opportunities that he couldn't say no to for him and his family. So he's back there, and Rob stayed on. So the Jewellers Cup has grown since then. Gone from 2 drivers, now we have 3 drivers. Not many jewellers, but only the one jeweller in it now. But we've kept the Jewellers Cup as the Jewellers Cup. The first year the Jewellers Cup was held, the first season I should say, the Jewellers Cup was held, it was Rob Smith that won the Jewellers Cup. Every season is a different car, so different cars, different tracks. So the first one was done in the P3s, and Robbie Smith won that. And then they went to the DPIs, which is a Cadillac car, very fast, and big spin by Bill. Oh, big spin. I don't think there's any damage, probably a flat spot in the tyres. Other than that, he's warmed them up, so, but yeah, he's not going to lose any positions by the looks of it. He's far enough away. That was a little bit of excitement there. No, it's all good. I think we've got Rob going to be pitting. So he's called the pit in, so he'll be picking up tyres, a splash of fuel to get him through to the end of the race, and hopefully that'll sort him out. No. And so, yeah, it's all right. Bill, Rob's just pulled into the pits that aren't being used. So he'll be back out. But a bit of a shortcut. But maybe lost a little bit of time there, but that's all right. He'll make that up again. And then we got Scotty Bennett. Scotty Bennett is a local business owner from Novus Windscreens for all your windscreen needs and glass needs. Great little local business, and couldn't meet a nicer bloke. So he's in here, and he's filling in for Alan Beard, who was going to be the regular for this start of this for this series anyway, for the F1s. Next year we might have another one. The 2 regulars for the Jewellers Cup are Bill and Rob, and we'll have a sit-in driver for each series, but we'll have drivers that will be filling in if somebody can't make it. Scotty's one of those drivers. He gets in, has a go at most cars, and is reasonable at most of them, so that's all right. Loves his V8 supercars. Comes in, chucks a few laps on that. His times have been improving out of the world. We've got Rob in the pits. Once that's Rob done, he's on his way out now, so hopefully he's coming back out in first place. So yeah, nicely done. I think he's still a bit of time, so he's 20 seconds up, so he's still got 20 seconds on everybody, and Scotty and Bill are down there 4th and 5th at the moment, so it'll be very, very interesting racing. Okay, we'll leave you with it again, and we might just jump over and see what Scotty's doing. He's right behind somebody, I think. So we'll have a quick look at there and go from there. All right, we'll talk to you soon. again, all. Okay, we're just watching Robbie Smith. He's just run a 1:34, which is the fastest lap, I would say, for the race so far. So it's pretty amazing. So what we might do is we might just jump in the cockpit and just watch Rob run through a bit. And pity you can't see the gear changes, but you can. I can call it as I go. So at the moment, running 6th and accelerating 7th, 8th, top gear, winding around 310 kilometres an hour, winding all the way back to 180, 188, and winding it back up again all the way to back down to 260, and then all the way back to 98 kilometres an hour, and winding it back up again, 200, 250, 292. So yeah, very quick 7th gear, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and winding through down all the way back down to about 110 kilometres an hour, all the way back down to 90 kilometres an hour for this corner. This is going up through the bend there, and then winding it back up again, 6th, 7th, 290, 7th gear, 300, 8th gear, all the way back down, bang, bang, 4th, all the way down to 150, 145 kilometres an hour, 130, 120 around this corner. Start winding it back up again. Got this big bend now, big sweeping bend, so you can wind it right up. 270, 280, 290, 8th gear. Bangs, 310. All the way back down. Really nice. He makes it look easy when he's doing it right. But he's having a good race. Very good race, Rob. So we'll just follow him for a little while. And once again, I'd just like to thank Lane and Candice from 6530 Events for helping us out with the mics, making me sound semi-professional. Still don't have bugger all of interest to say, but yeah, makes me sound alright. But that's no worries. And once again, the next race for the Jewelers Cup will be in a fortnight on the Sunday, and it'll be at Montreal. So we're heading off to Canada for the next F1 race, and that should be a very interesting track. You never know what the weather's going to be like in Canada. Probably cold, but no worries. Well, everybody's keeping their wheels on, and they're keeping on the black stuff, so we'll leave you with it, and we'll just follow Rob for another lap, and we'll get back to you. Okay, with what have we got? 5:44, 5:40, 5:40, 5 minutes 40 to go in this race, which will give him around about probably 3 laps. And so the last 3 laps, we're just following Bill, and there he goes. At the moment, he's 44 seconds behind Scott. And Scott's just pitted. Oh, I'm not sure why. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to have a look. So there, he might be pitting for tyres. Yeah, he's definitely pitting for tyres, so he'll be pulling in. Did you press the N button? Or did you had to do a pit pass? Oh, so yeah, he had to do a got a warning. So. He got a pit penalty, so he had to do a drive-through. So that's made it a little bit better. Bill's only 31 seconds behind him now, so it's going to make things a little bit closer, because you might find that Scott is running really low on that left-hand front. His tyre is touch and go, so he'll be nursing that. To try and hopefully get back to the end of the race. So, but he ran a 1:35. So, it's, and the lap before pitting, that's pretty impressive. That's quick. So, it's quickest for this time in the race. So, yeah, very surprising. So, not sure what's going on there, but I don't know everything. But we'll go from there anyway. We'll just take my hat off to him, and he's driving that very, very well. And we got Rob Smith. He's just run a 1:35.5. So, but he's on relatively new tyres. So we've got Scotty, who will be going in for tyres now. So we'll just have a quick look. So that's him pulling into the pits now. He will be picking up tyres and doing that run out, so he may lose 4th. Bill may round him up here, so we'll just have a look. It's so we'll just see how he goes. Whoop, there's the tyres, so hopefully that's his tyres done. All looks good, so that'll be him on his way out now. And we'll see how he stands. I have only 4 seconds, so this could get interesting now. So we might just stay here. We might drop back to Bill and just watch Bill, who only 4 seconds, so we'll just see whether Bill can make up this bit of time in the next couple of laps. There'll only be 2 laps left in it. So Bill's in a bit crowded at the moment, so we'll just step back, have a look at trackside. There. So I'm not sure who's that's directly behind him there. Might be Rob, actually. No. But, yeah. We'll watch Bill for these last lap and just see if Bill can to make this ground and see if he can jump up into 4th position. All our drivers are in the top 5 at the moment, so that's a good thing. And they all have their wheels on, which the new car for Bill, which he had to learn how to drive, so on the run due to destroying the last one they gave him. And that's why we had to do our restart. Yeah. Coming to the end of the race now, the last minute, and then it'll all be down to when Rob crosses that line, so we might just watch Rob, see where Rob is. And he's just done the first. So this will be the last lap for Rob. So once Rob gets back to the start-finish line, that'll be the end of his race. He'll have his warm, cool-down lap. So this will be his. He's far enough ahead now. Have to have an absolute disaster to not get first with this. He's nearly lapped everybody, so everybody's had a very average drive, and Rob's had a very, very good drive and a very good race. For probably the one that's done the less laps around this track. Drove it for the first time during the week, and he's done very well. But Rob is one of those drivers that picks up tracks pretty well, remembers them pretty well, and he jumps on YouTube, studies the tracks. So bit of an artist when it comes to that. Most tracks he can pick up pretty quick, pretty fast. Cars he has a bit of problem with, but he's picked these F1s up very well, very quick for the first race. F1s, he looks like he'll probably get the win here. So he'll be coming up now to the start-finish line, and that'll be it. That'll be Rob out the way. So that'll be Rob. So we'll go down here and have a look, see where Scotty is. Scotty's got about 3/4 of a lap to go before he finishes. And he'll be probably a lap down, I'd say. Maybe, yeah. So that's all right, and Bill will be the same. Bill's not far behind him. Around about a bit under 10 seconds. So there he is. You just saw him in the background there. So you should see him come back through that chicane. Not quite, but pretty close. And that'll be Scotty coming up through to the last chicane. Really tight chicane there, as long as he's all right there. Oh, this might change the positions here. This is going to be exciting. There's Bill right behind him there. Oh, he's got to make it. If he mucks up again, that'll be it. He'll lose that position. Oops, how exciting. And oh, he's got it. So he's got the 4th position and the 5th position. And it's thanks to those guys. Congratulations to them all. Great driving. A little bit of fun. And thanks again to everybody that's helped us out to keep all this all happening. Thank you very much, and we will see you in Montreal in a fortnight.